How's it going? Welcome to WordForge, where apparently we're also going to be line forging at some point in time. So I decided to get back into writing. So over the course of quite a few months, technically years, I've kind of been accumulating things that I haven't been using, from sketchbooks to sketch kits to drawing books, some of which I had as a kid, which I will show you. We also have an unboxing display pen, or a pen display, one of those two. Like, I guess you could say my goal, or to be more accurate, I'm going to use an actual novel, middle grade right here, to get I'm not looking to draw some epic dragon or anything like that, but if I could do basic stuff like we see right here, I could be fine with this. Reason is because I do want to write middle grade, and I don't know, part of me wants to kind of be able to do my own little drawings, cartoons, if you will, okay? So being able to draw the epic, amazing looking dragon or fantasy creature or castle, dive deep enough into it I could. But my ultimate goal here is to, kind of not really cartooning, but, more like the kind of drawings you would see in a middle grade kind of book. That's kind of what I'm going for here. But yeah, over the years, and most of these books you see I've recently bought, like in the last year. This book, okay, my grandparents got me, not this exact one. I had to rebuy this. The one that I originally had was actually closer to this size. This book also ended up surprising my mother when I showed her my drawing pad that I had, because I had just finished drawing. I had actually finished drawing this, but I drew it in reverse, so she was actually facing this way rather than this way. I also had this giant sketch pad. I mean, the thing's probably almost as tall as my desk lengthwise this way. All right, you can't even see in the camera the entire length. It was a big sketch pad. All right, well, my mom was looking through it. I can't show you it because this is a YouTube video, but on page 97 I drew that, which is basically a naked lady, okay? Surprised my mom. She was like, "Where'd you get this book?" I was like, "Grandma and Grandpa got it for me for Christmas." And then my mom was like, "Well, Grandma must have not have known that was in there because she wouldn't have got you it if she did." I also picked up these. Some of these, it was me kind of searching for what's the best drawing book. Best being loosely, I guess more popular. This was one of them. And then I'm also kind of I watch jazz, so I picked up this book because I saw it on Amazon. And then this book was purely an impulse buy. So we have this bad boy right here. I saw this in the local Barnes and Nobles, and I was like, that is awesome. It was kind of spendy. I think it's like 40 US dollars. Now, to the piece of the resistance, which you might have spoiler right here, because I've been sitting over here of something I'm unboxing. Like I said, a display pen. This is the Kamvas 13 Gen 3 SE. The SE simply stands for Special Edition, which, reading the Special Edition description on Amazon, it's not very special. So this special edition comes with the stickers. I know, pretty special, right? The thing that I've always seen everybody in the 10 or 12 unboxings and reviews that I watched yesterday when deciding which one of these to get, already calibrated. I am not going to be setting this up, connecting it, or drawing, just because I have to leave for work pretty soon. So, yeah, that kind of solves that iteration. Now, this particular model or version comes in black and pink, or as one of the videos I watched yesterday, it comes in Sakura pink. Okay, so because of that description, I found I guess we could say Rock Lee. It's probably an inaccurate color description because it's definitely a darker green than what Rock Lee actually wears in Naruto, but semantics, technicalities, and this is actually going to be the first of any of these. Now, I do have I don't even know how old this is, all right, how ancient it is. I don't even know where the pin is for it. It's somewhere down here. I have this thing, okay. I have no idea how old it is. There's information. If anyone in the comments is like, yeah, that's like, from the 1800s. That's an exaggeration, but I'm sure you understand. I have cats. So, yeah. And, this is some BS. I bought a stand because the listing on Amazon said that it did not come with one. Oh, well, I guess I'm returning that stand when it arrives. It's going to save me like, $30 because it was $10 discounted, normally 30. Okay, so that's instructions. Here's our little stand. Julian, I believe that's how it's pronounced. So it's just, I've seen people use it. You can use these different bars to put it at different, locations and draw. I'm actually pretty excited to use this. All right. I haven't drawn in years. Honestly, we're probably talking like total amateur-ish stuff going on. I'm not going to open everything, but that's the glove. It's kind of cool that it came with one. Screen cleaner, our pin, the pin holder, and then inside are more nubs, which I bought these. So this one is also supposed to come with I forget exactly what it is. It's supposed to be the different type of nub than what's in here. Now, this is supposed to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's supposed to be an 11th one somewhere in here, because that was another thing about this quote-unquote special edition, is that it came with one extra nub, which might be in here. I guess we'll open it. Okay, there's the hand thingy. There's that. And the instruction manual, so definitely not in here. So this is everything is supposed to it's supposed to come with a felt pen nib, which who knows if they sent me the correct one. I'm talking about the extra ones that I bought, these. Because these say digital, and they were supposed to be the felt pens nibs. Anyway, that's beside the point. So this apparently has one. There is a nib inside the pen. I did see that, so that might be it. I don't see why they would put it in here, because to me they probably would look the same. Maybe they look different. Don't know. Completely newbie. I am pretty much just going to kind of put stuff haphazardly back in here, all right, because I'm a haphazardly kind of guy. At least the non-essential stuff is getting kind of put back in here haphazardly. So, yeah, I think they sent me the wrong nibs as the extra that I bought. This is what I ordered. They're supposed to be the felt. But this says digital clearly right there. Digital pen nibs. It does not mention anything about being felt. It is from Julian. Says it right up there. This actually mentions the Pro 19 Canva Pro 2. So we may have to return those. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this unriveting unboxing in some fashion or form. I do have the Remarkable Paper Pro Move. Should be arriving tomorrow. It's kind of like a pocket size, although I don't think pocket is accurate. It's not going. It depends on the size of pocket you want to put it in. I'm not probably fitting it in my jean pockets. And if I did, I'd feel like there'd be too much pressure on the screen or the object to bend it somehow. Anyway, that unboxing's coming tomorrow. I'll do a better, deeper dive into this one after I set it up and we can watch me horrendously attempt to draw something. All right. And I'm going to tell you, I haven't drawn since I was in like high school. That's roughly about when I stopped. And I was starting to get good at it, but nowhere near nowhere near some people. All right. Like I would have still considered myself a newbie back in the day. And now I'm probably worse than a newbie. All right. So we'll see how that goes.